Hi, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to Blazing Blooms. And today we're going to be kind of taking you guys along. We're going to be removing summer annuals, like our warm season annuals. The reason why we want to remove them at this time is because they're going to be full of seeds. And if there's going to be certain annuals that you don't want a ton of them to be sprouting next year, now's the time to get out there and remove those seeds. If not already, if you've already seen some seed heads pop up. There's just some certain areas that we wanted to clean up and get a little get looking better, especially since after we've had such cold nights. Pretty much everything is all of our warm season annuals have been hit pretty hard, and they look gross. I don't do this for perennials, only the annuals, only the things that would die and not come back. As far as not my perennial things, what we're gonna do with those is we'll just let them completely go dormant before we even come in and cut them. That won't be until late winter, early spring. Today we're only focused on the annuals, so let's jump into it. We'll talk about it, and then we'll get started. All right, here we are in our front yard, and we're by our driveway, and we have this wild form of goldenrod here. It's absolutely seeded up, and just if this were to blow and all these seeds go in the bed, I'd have the hardest time picking all this goldenrod next year because I just don't want all of it in my beds. So I just kind of like the way and the structure it brought to the garden this year, so I let it grow here. But ongoing forward, I don't want this much here. I'm sure it already seeded some, and I don't want all of this. So we're just going to yank this up now, so that all of this seed doesn't get blown through the landscape. And it's just as easy as grabbing and yanking out, guys. So I said that. Let's see. It's in there. It's in there. So this is just like, look at that root structure in there already. See that? Crazy. So good. It smells too. I'm sure that's why the deer didn't like it. The deer did not eat it. They stayed pretty far away from it. Look at that. The roots just ran, didn't they? Looks like I got a small piece of a, what is this called? Look at those roots just running. I love digging in the dirt, guys. Now I just want to cut off all the seeds that are here, and the rest of this I'll turn into mulch, throw this and let it mulch out on, just turn it into more material basically. But I don't want the seeds in the material. All right, let's get to the next spot. All right, here we are looking at these marigolds. There's still a few over there that are looking pretty good. They still got a little bit of color to them, but these over here on this side, they're pretty much well done and browned out for the year, and they're starting to lean on top of my rosemary here. I don't like when something starts to die and decay on top of something that's still green for the year. It really it starts bringing in disease and stuff, and it doesn't. And when you remove it, it makes that other plant look worse. So what I like to do is try to get out anything that's dying on top of something off as quick as possible. It's the equivalent of removing the leaves off of your turf, because it's going to try to smother it out. So go ahead and get those off as quick as you can off of your green things. You want to keep everything off of your greenery. But yeah, I'm gonna just bend over real quick and yank this out and be done with it. Just kind of clean this area up real quick. All right, here I am next to our Devil's Trumpet. The Devil's Trumpet is it's spent for the year. It's done. It's burnt up. It's burnt out. It's an annual in our area. I've never had any of it come back from seed. I'm not saying it won't, but I personally haven't had any of it come back. And I've planted it. This is our third season to have it here. Every time I've always had to buy it from a pot and put it back. I don't think I'm gonna get one next year and put one up here. I think I'm gonna do something different. I'm not sure what yet, but we're gonna figure it out. Everything's always a work in progress over here. I'm never happy. But so let's go ahead and get this chopped out of the way, and so it'll give me a clean slate to start brainstorming what I want to put next. All right, let's go. we'll cut all that up and we'll use it for mulch. All right, everybody, that's just a few things that I do with my annuals early in the season to try to get ahead of them before they start seeding everywhere and causing issues, spreading disease around as they're dying. Also, the only other thing that I can think of to stay up on is make sure that you're getting ahead of your winter weeds. Make sure you're weeding your beds right now, because it's very easy to do right now. Don't wait till next year when the roots are really set into your beds. Go ahead and get on them now, and then that way you don't have it. That way it's super easy. Other than that, guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to keep up with the content, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.